Hello everyone, so I'm Sonia and I will interview Ioseba, David and Fabio and David right now.
I'm Galician. Okay.
You are Galician, you are Italian,
Basque country.
and you're from Basque country.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Navarra, Nafarroa.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. So guys, I would like to let you talk to us about globalization.
Well, nowadays we are seeing that the globalization it's involved everyone. For example, we know the same films, we know the same music, and we know a lot of things that are presenting our lives. Instead of we are from many different countries and for very different countries. However, if we put attention in our rural areas, we saw that difference are very high. So I think that the globalization is moreover in the cities and also it's nowadays in the rural areas. So I think that if we don't want to be all the same and to seem as robots or something like that who don't have identity, we have to come back to the rural areas to prevent not to convert us and people who don't have identity and who is the most important in the life of everyone, because if you don't have identity, if you don't know who you are, you can't think by yourself and be an active citizen that can that can live in a democracy system and who can think by yourself to decide what you want to be and in finally to be free.
Okay, yeah, that's true what you say, but I think that we should keep our identities, our independence as countries or regions or nations or whatever, or groups of people. But globalization has several positive things. I mean, globalization is getting connected, all of us, all countries in the world, people in the world. It's very easy to talk with someone who is in South Africa or someone who is in France or someone who is in the other side of the world. So globalization is good, about communication, about get connected, knowing about other countries, other ways of life. But it's true that the mass media can use this communication to to disturb the reality sometimes. So, but if you know how to use these techniques or the globalization, I think it will be very positive for all of us. I mean, for all countries in the world, or nations, or whatever. What do you think, Fabio? Ioseba. David.
Why I feel without identity now. Oh yeah, I think so. I agree with some parts of Ioseba and Fabio, but I have my idea because I think that globalization has some positive aspects like rural areas. I think that the best solution is in the middle. So the best part of globalization and the rural areas reality can mix and find the right measure without disturbing the identity of the people, but without forcing them to accept a common power. Okay.
I can not.
Yes, now you can
fight with
continue and fight.
Yeah, I think that what Ioseba and what David and Fabio says, it's true because globalization helps us to be connected, to have a very interesting technology or something like that. But the globalization that we are living, it's the globalization who is very close to the capitalism system and to the system that only make reach the Occidental world and who explode the not developed countries. So I think that it's possible to be connected and to have all the technology that we are, but not based on this globalization, because the globalization that we are living is the capitalism globalization. I think that there are a lot of ways to be connected, but not that are based in the globalization. For example, we can thought about the internationalism between the different countries or something like that, that don't explode one regions or one countries to put more rich the others, because our development is based on the exploitation or explode of the other regions.
Yeah, I think we do agree in that. I mean, of course, capitalism, which is a very important part of the current globalization, is not fair for most people in the world. But it doesn't mean that we cannot change it. We cannot take the positive things that the globalization is giving to us and change this, this kind of negative systems that globalization we are trying to put in the world.
Okay, I propose Giuseppe for president. I vote for him.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I be your vice president.
But I think that we can choose another way to
Stop him, please.
not to to go with the wall, not president,
Okay.
in a horizontal way, and I think that we can begin in another way, in another system, not based on the capitalism, not based on the globalization, and we can begin again and put again our world to work.
Okay, I will be the spiritual leader then.
Mm-hmm. No leaders.
No leaders.
Yeah, no
Sorry.
leaders. We are all the same. Horizontal.
Please.
So it's gonna be very boring.
No,
Okay.
horizontal.
Okay. You have my heart.
Okay, thank you very much to all of you. And apparently I will conclude with this question: can we have globalization without capitalism and without using some countries to feeding richer countries? Thank you!